Rory, congratulations! I heard you're going to become a dad again. How motivating is that heading into this title fight or this fight coming up?
I'm super happy about that. It's such a blessing. I love kids, so the more the merrier. I'm really happy to have a new addition on the way.
Yeah, how has fatherhood changed you since you became a dad a couple years ago?
It's changed me a lot. I mean, my focus is now my child and now children on the way. So it's I'm a family man now, and that's my focus. Before, it was all me, fight. So it's just different. Life has changed.
The fight is a few months away, but health-wise, how are you doing right now?
Doing good. I took some good amount of time to heal everything, and I feel mentally and physically just very motivated to get back training hard and just fight hard, get into that hunt mode again. So it's a good feeling.
You don't like taking time away from, you like getting right back in there.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I've had such an annoying last few years where it's just like you fight and you take a year off and things. So it's just nice to be consistent and things like that. So it's going good.
You said in the last fight against Gegard that you just weren't yourself on that one. Have you done anything different, heading into this fight just to, make sure that doesn't happen again?
Well, more it's just like preparation, like planning, how to make some changes, put myself out of my comfort zone, go back to what works. I had done some different things in my training camp just to, that just worked kind of in my comfort zone. I don't want to get too much into it, but yeah, I feel like I took this time off to kind of plan my training camp a little bit, push myself out of my comfort zone and get back in there hungry, focused, good shape, and just ready to get in there and fight hard.
Knowing that it's John Fitch, are you making any changes to this camp to accommodate that? Because he's been around forever. You've seen him fight a lot. Are you doing anything different for this fight?
It's pretty much the same as any other fight camp. I mean, you make technical adjustments, but you still, I'm still gonna train somewhat the way I like to train to prepare myself, get into good shape, to mentally get in that right place. Now it's just like when you fight a certain fighter, you see his strengths, and you might want to work on a couple of things that will get you out of the bad positions if you get there, and that's about it.
Have you talked to George St. Pierre at all? Because he fought John, I know it was a while ago, but he might give some good insight to this matchup?
I haven't, no.
Okay.
No.
And you talked about camp. Is there any plans to go back to Toshido and train a bit there?
Yeah.
Okay, are you going to do cross-training then, I guess? TriStar and at Toshido?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's going to be the balance. Just, I think I'll spend a little more time at Toshido, and it's going to be a bit of a sacrifice for me to do some traveling, be away from family, but I think it'll all be worth it. Comes down to it.
Did you hear about your teammate last night, Matt Dwyer? Fought Chris Curtis at middleweight. Did you hear about that?
I didn't hear.
It was a pretty grueling fight.
Okay.
Matt ended up losing a majority decision,
really?
but I don't know if you talked to David or not. But it was a pretty crazy fight. Yeah.
No, last night I traveled into LA on no sleep, did an appearance, and then went to bed. I didn't hear about it.
Well, Dad like
against Gegard, was it a matter of just his size, or was there more to it, do you think, in that fight?
You know what? I think it was just I didn't come in there just ready to fight. I mean, even a fighter friend of mine walked. He told me after, he was like, as soon as I seen you in the cage with him, I knew it was not going to be a good night for you. Just there's something about body language and that passion to just be ready to fight hard, rather than just to show up and compete. So I think that was the biggest difference. Is Gegard showed he showed up ready to fight hard, ready to put it all on the line. However the fight may have went, I think he came ready, and I don't think I did, and I paid the price for it.
Why do you think it happened the way it did? Why do you think he didn't come in ready?
Just
you were very
preparation.
That week.
Preparation. Yeah, sure. I was relaxed. I mean, I knew in the back of my head I probably wasn't in the best position, but I mean, it was a big opportunity for me, and I don't know. I guess I've been fighting for so long; it's become Just too like I'm too relaxed sometimes, you know. Like it's just like I'll fight. I've just been doing it since I was a kid, so it seems like I'm going to work, you know, like I'm punching in. So I just didn't have that hunger, that drive, and the passion to put it out there and to showcase who I am. To you know, I kind of went out there to compete, and that was it.
Do you feel you have that back now for this tournament?
Yeah, I do. I think I had a sufficient amount of time to just, you know, get back to it and just kind of figure out how to balance my peaceful life to like my like hard kind of fight life. So that it's like my family life and stuff. It's fairly new to me. I mean, I grew up a lot very by myself and just focusing on myself and fighting. So the balancing now my family in this, it's been a new thing for me. So I think I had this time to kind of adjust and make the changes necessary.
Both you and Julia Budd are champions. Do you think if you get a win in this one that Bellator card in Canada might materialize in 2019?
They've been telling me that since I signed. It's my 4th fight now, so it's in Bellator's hands.
Yeah. Are you surprised though, just because like you know you and Julia are both champions from British Columbia? It seemed like a no-brainer to do a card in Vancouver.
Well, I mean, I understand Vancouver, them not wanting to go there just because of the market, the way it's been.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to go back there and fight there, but even to just do a smaller town, like I would love to fight in Kelowna personally.
Yeah, especially in the summer, that'd be nice.
I would think that would just be amazing. And I talked to Scott about it, but I didn't hear much back, so I'm not sure how much.
Well, did you know he said in the scrum?
He was interested. Yeah. I don't want to put it off, but
well, he said in the scrum there will be an event in Canada by the end of the year. So do you believe him? Do you think that's actually going to happen?
Well, I don't have any like news from him. I don't have any insight or anything. So
last question, guys. Rory, you're obviously focused on this fight coming up with John Fitch, but do you have any plans to move up back to middleweight in the future, or are you just focused on welterweight for the long term?
Welterweight for now. Yeah, I mean one day, maybe if welterweight goes really well, sure. But I just stick to you know where I'm supposed to be for now.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.